All right, friends, we are back to game 3 now. Coaster Strudel, our first jammer of game 3. And Existential Crisis jamming for the black team, our first jam. Coaster Strudel through the pack, picking up 4 points. And it looks like Existential Crisis passed the star off to Mad Dog. Making that initial pass. Coaster Strudel on his second scoring pass now. Slowing up, toe stopping through, getting instructions to call it off, picking up those 4 points, and denying the black team.
Do you mind if I try doing a little announcing for the stream? I said, do you mind if I try doing a little announcing for the stream? Do you have an extra roster? Do I have a roster? Yeah. Can I
Hey, there's one right here.
Oh, just kidding. Just kidding.
I got your mic off right now.
Okay, cool. What are we, game?
Game 3.
I'll figure this out. Anything I should know? Wait, do you still have this muted somewhere? Do you have this like turned down somewhere else? Oh, up here. For the white team, we've got number 249, Biohazard jamming. Biohazard is going to be your lead jammer for this jam. While Black Jammer's still stuck in the pack, that is Elder Spawn, pushing her way through. White Jammer is back at the pack now. Everybody is stuck in a jumble right here on turn 3. Biohazard is out of the pack again, scoring 4 points for the white team. Number 47, Elder Spawn, has taken off her star cover and passed it to number 42, Extermiscate. And Extermiscate makes it out of the pack as she's coming around the track. Number 249, Biohazard, back at the pack in a scoring pass as Extermiscate's coming around for her scoring pass. And Biohazard has called the jam for 3 points. And we've got Coaster Strudel lining up against Chaos Hellstorm on the black team. Chaos looking for that outside line. Coaster Strudel pushing her way through the pack, picking up lead jammer. And Chaos is out of the pack. Coaster Strudel's coming back around, hitting the pack, and calling the jam. No points for Chaos Hellstorm, 4 points for Coaster Strudel. At the line now, we've got number 64, Mini Boss, jamming for the white team against Slam I Am, number 113 on the black team. Everybody's looking for that outside line. Slam I Am getting knocked off the track, recycling. And Mini Boss is your lead jammer. Slam I Am quickly following behind her out of the pack, racing around the track trying to catch her. Mini Boss coming in to hit that pack now, and she is calling it. No points for either of them. We've got jam number 5 coming up. On the white team, we've got number 99, The Creature, and Existential Crisis jamming for the black team.
Creature in white, Existential Crisis in black.
Both jammers hitting the wall now, fighting to get out. Existential running up that outside line, picking up lead jammer. Blue Sleigh Shoes running back that white jammer, so she has to come in behind her. Existential Crisis coming around for her scoring pass now. We've got white jammer still fighting through that pack on her initial pass. Existential Crisis getting knocked on the outside. And we've got the black pivot going to the box. Both jammers out of the pack now. Existential Crisis got her 4 points. Creature coming around on her first pass. And Existential Crisis is calling that jam. 4 total points for this jam and none for the white team.
4 points that jam in black. The early 23 teams for the black team. That's 38 minutes.
Lining up on the jam line this time, we've got number 101, Cruella to Kill on the black, and 249, Biohazard in white. Cruella pushing through that pack as there's a pile in the back. Cruella is out for your lead jammer. Racing around that track. Biohazard is coming right behind her. Cruella's coming in to try to score some points here. Looking at that outside line. Scooches around Car Crash and gets 3 points.
3 points are black team jam.
Out to the line for this jam, we've got 68 Zoomies on the black team, 237 Double Destruction on the white team. We've got both pivots in the box right now. Both packs starting 1 down. Both pivots are standing. And Zoomies is going to look at that inside line, while Double Destruction takes the outside and pushes. Slam I Am knocks her down. We've got full packs back on the track now. Double Destruction is in the front, trying to get past Slam I Am. And Chaos pushing her way. And she stretched that pack out and got out. Double Destruction is your lead jammer. Zoomies right out behind her. D coming up to hit that pack and get some points. And we've got 3 points to Double Destruction. No points for Zoomies on this one. Just want to thank everybody for joining us today, watching this stream. We're excited to bring it to you, and we're excited to play some Derby. We've got 877 Crash now, jamming against Extermiscate. And the jam is on. Crash now stretching that pack up the front. Being blocked by Pat Slayjack and Corn Dog. We've got Extermiscate coming through. White reforming around her. And 877 Crash now is out of the pack, and they are your lead jammer. Looks like we've got Blue Sleigh Shoes going to the penalty box. Extermiscate out of the pack, coming around right behind Crash now. Crash Now hitting that pack. Extremis Skate also hitting that pack. 2 points for Crash Now, 4 points for Extremis Skate. We've got just over 34 minutes left in this little scrimmage. White team 28, black team 13. Lining up now, we've got 17-25 Fleetwood Smack jamming for the black team and 249 Biohazard on the white. And the jam is on. Fleetwood quickly pushing that pack up. There goes Biohazard. Sketchy Morel's pushing. Sketchy Morel's going to the penalty box for a forearm. Biohazard being ran back by Chaos. And Biohazard is out of the pack, picking up lead jammer. Chaos has taken the star pass, and she is now your jammer for the black team. Blue Sleigh Shoes coming back to the track from that penalty box. And Biohazard has called that jam, picking up all 4 of their points. And we're going to take a quick break. Alrighty, and we are back to the action. Everybody's lined up on the track. We've got Slam I Am 113 against Creature on the white team. And Creature is out of the pack as your lead jammer. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong name. That is Coaster Strudel. Slam I Am coming around right behind her. Coaster Strudel getting to that pack. Coaster Strudel is calling it. And Coaster has gotten 2 points, while Slam I Am has picked up 1. Now we've got Creature jamming in the white against Pat Slajak in black. Full packs, penalty box is empty. And away we go with jam number 12. We've got the Creature out of the pack as your lead jammer. Pat Slajak has been knocked down. He is back up and fighting through that white wall. They are holding him tough. Number 99 Creature coming back around the track, hits that pack and is now off to the penalty box for a back block. So this is going to be a full 2-minute jam. No lead jammer. Pat Slajak is coming around. Creature's going to the box. And Pat is hitting the pack and gets out for all 4 of his points. Black pack is hanging out in the back, waiting for Pat to get to them. Pat is back to the pack. No pack is called. Pat is pushing his way through and gets all 4 points again. White Jammer is now standing, about ready to come back to the track. And here comes your White Jammers. They are back on the track now. Pat pushing his way through that pack. And is back through for another 4 points as Creature comes around to hit the pack again. We've got 8-2-1 from the white team into the penalty box now for a multiplayer. And Pat sneaks his way through for another 4 points. And Creature also got through to get all 4 of her points as well. Pat Sledjack looking for that outside line, gets knocked out, comes back around. And 9-9 Creature is back to the penalty box for another back block. Pat Sledjack getting back around that pack again for another 4 points. Picking up a total of 20 points this jam on this power jam. Black is going to be starting this one on a power jam as Creature just went back to the box. So we've got Chaos Hellstorm on the line, starting a power jam. As we start this jam, we've got the black team lining up in the back, looking to probably play some O for Chaos as she comes through. And it looks like white's taking the they run, we run approach. No pack, Chaos Hellstorm sneaks through and gets knocked to the outside as Vanna takes her back. And she's looking, oh, and sneaks right by him. And Chaos Hellstorm is your lead jammer for this jam. The Creature is now standing in the penalty box, looking to re-enter the track, and there they go. Chaos Hellstorm getting back to the pack again for get through for some more points. Chaos fighting that wall. Corn Dog playing some good O for her. And we're going to take another little break. We'll be right back. We are going to return to the action here. Lining up for black team, we've got Cruella to Kill, number 101, and on white, we've got Biohazard, 249. White team is going to be down a blocker. And we are going to get started with jam number 14. Cruella to Kill is out of the pack as your lead jammer. Mad Dog is running back Biohazard, making her work harder to get through that pack. Slam I Am coming in for a big hit and whiffs. Sketchy Morals, trying to get her in the front. Cruella de Kill around the pack for 4 more points. Biohazard is now out of the pack on their initial lap. Cruella de Kill going on the outside, takes out Calypso and calls off the jam. No points for Cruella on that pass, and none for Biohazard. On the line for this jam, we've got Coaster Strudel for the white team against Zoomies on the black. Once again, white is down a blocker at the start of this jam. Everybody is making their way through the pack. We got some tough walls on this one. Zoomies is stretching that pack out on the front, pushing their way through, and Coaster Strudel gets out and is your lead jammer. Zoomies still fighting her way through the pack. Gets knocked out. Vanna Riot running her back. Coaster Strudel coming around for their first scoring pass. Zoomies has taken off that star cover, is looking for her pivot, gives it to Existential Crisis, who is off to the races, and gets knocked down, stays in bounds, and she is off. Coaster Strudel getting through all 4 of her points and calling it out as Existential Crisis comes around, making her call that off. We've got Creature back on the jam line for white team, and we've got Mothman 2019 jamming for the black team. Full pack starting out this one. Penalty box is empty. And away we go. Mothman pushing up that wall, looking for the outside. Creature going up the inside and gets knocked out of bounds. Creature running, going back. Mothman spreading out that pack up the front. No pack is called. Car crash going back to bridge. Mothman still pushing up that white wall. Mothman is out of the pack and is your lead jammer. Creature stuck in the back. Creature looking to take off that cover, passing it to Car Crash for a star pass. Car Crash is now your white jammer. Moth is back at the pack now, working to pick up some points. Moth is through. And Car Crash is about to come back. They have caught Mothman again. Mothman is calling it. Mothman picking up all 4 points. The Car Crash getting 2 points for the white team. She seems very excited about that. We love being a pivot and picking up points. Alrighty, we've got Slam I Am lined up against Mini Boss. Pat Slayjack starting this jam in the penalty box for the black team. Slam I Am pushing up that outside. Mini Boss looking at the out. Slam I Am getting knocked back, coming around. Everybody's kind of stuck right now. And there goes Mini Boss. Is your lead jammer. Slam I Am is right behind her, chasing her down. Slam I Am about to catch up to her, and they're both at the pack. And Mini Boss is calling it. All 4 points for Slam I Am, and none for Mini Boss. We've got Existential Crisis lining up on the jam line for the black team, facing Vanna Riot for white. Existential Crisis running up, and she is out of the pack for your lead jammer. Vanna Riot coming around right behind her. We've got Vanna Riot catching up to Lex, and Lex is calling it. She doesn't want any of that heat. That is a nil jam for both of them. And we've got Sketchy Morels on the line for the black team. Coaster Strudel for the white team. A full pack's penalty box is clear. Coaster Strudel hitting that pack hard. Sketchy Morels looking for that outside. Getting caught by that white wall. Coaster Strudel is out of the pack, hit by Mad Dog. And she is your lead jammer. Coaster Strudel racing around the track. And there goes Sketchy. Now out of the pack. Coaster Strudel hitting that white wall, looking to pick up some points. And calls the jam, getting all 4 points. We've got a close game, folks, right now. It is 50 black, 48 white. This is anybody's game. We've still got over 22 minutes left. About to start jam number 20. We've got Biohazard on for the white team and Slam I Am for black. Penalty box is clear, and away we go. Slam I Am scooching up that inside line real quick and easy, picking up your lead jammer. Biohazard right behind her. Slam I Am coming around, hitting the pack. Ooh, a little apex jump from Slam, and she calls it. Picks up all 4 of her points after that jump. Shutting out Biohazard. Little inside information. I know that Slam has been working hard on those apex jumps, and it has been her goal to do one and get all those points in a game. So congratulations to Slam I Am for doing that today. We love seeing our skaters meet their goals. We've got 101 now on the jam line. Cruella to Kill for the black team. And somebody, I'm sorry, for the white team. And they're your lead jammer, though. Dime, number 10. Makes sense, 10 Dime. Cruella to Kill racing around that track, though. Passes her, making Dime bag is what the back of their jersey says. Call it off. No points for anybody on that one. Number 100 cc's of Pain, jamming against 033 Mad Dog on the black team. Mad Dog jumping up to the front of that pack, stretching him out, facing going against that white wall. 100 cc's of Pain stuck in the back, and Mad Dog is out of the pack, and she's going to be your lead jammer. 100 cc's of Pain still fighting that black wall, trying to get out on their initial pass. Mad Dog coming around, trying to get 4 points. Gets knocked out. And CC is out of the pack. And Mad Dog gets all 4 of her points and calls it off. .48 black is in the lead right now. We've got Spitfire number 15 starting on the line for white team, and number 00 Chaos Hellstorm for black. Full packs on the track. White pack backing up right now. And away we go. Spitfire hitting that black wall. Chaos Hellstorm. Ooh, we got a little pile up right there. That's okay. We get back up and keep going. Chaos Hellstorm straddling Biohazard. White Jammer pushing up the front. Chaos Hellstorm gets out of the pack, and Chaos is your lead jammer. Spitfire is still fighting in the back. Spitfire has taken off that jammer cover and has passed it off. Chaos Hellstorm through the pack again and is calling it. All 4 points to Chaos Hellstorm, holding white at 0. Dimebag Cheryl lining up again for the white team against Zoomies. And away we go. Everybody's hitting the pack. Zoomies fighting up the middle. Dimebag Cheryl looking at that inside line. Gets out. Gets hit out. Blue Sleigh Shoes running her back. Dimebag Cheryl coming back up. And is your lead jammer. Existential Crisis has the jammer panty now and is looking to get out of the pack. Zoomies passed it to Lex. Lex is fighting hard against that white wall, gets knocked out, and Dimebag is now back looking at a scoring pass, picks up all 4 of her points. Existential Crisis still working on her initial pass. Fighting hard against Car Crash and the rest of that white wall. Here we go. Dimebag Cheryl coming back around again for another scoring pass. Existential Crisis still stuck fighting through that wall. Does a little leap over Vanna. And Dimebag Cheryl is back through again for another 4 points. Lex still fighting. The white wall looks like a tough one. Dimebag Cheryl still going. And Existential Crisis has made it through. She is getting that jammer cover on. And the jam is over. No points on that pass for Dimebag Cheryl. No points for Existential Crisis. White closed that gap just a little bit. Is now 62 to 56. Just over 18 minutes left in this game. We've got Double Destruction lining up for the white team and Pat Slayjack for the black team. Full packs on either side. The penalty box is clear. And away we go. We've got the jammers hitting that wall. Double Destruction fighting, pushing their way through. Pat Slayjack stuck behind as well. Double Destruction knocked into the inside. Sketchy Morel's running her back, but gets a penalty. And Sketchy is into the box. Pat Slayjack has made it out and is your lead jammer. Double Destruction still fighting through that pack. Here comes Pat, and Double Destruction is now out of the pack, and she's coming around. Pat is back at the pack, looking to get some points, pushes his way up the inside, gets knocked out, takes himself back behind the pack, and is calling it. No points for Pat Slayjack. No points for anybody. We've got Biohazard lining up against Slam I Am. Black team is down a blocker as Sketchy Morels is still in that penalty box. Slam I Am scooching around to that inside, gets knocked out and takes out Biohazard as well. Slam I Am hitting that wall, Biohazard hitting hers. And Slam I Am gets to the inside and sneaks out to get your lead jammer. Biohazard got knocked out again. Running back by Mad Dog. Still on initial as Slam I Am comes around to try to pick up some points. Both jammers stuck on their walls now. Biohazard maybe escaped. Slam I Am is through for her 4 points. Biohazard is going to the penalty box for a forearm penalty. We've got Slam I Am coming around for another scoring pass on this power jam. Sneaking around Car Crash there. White Wall doing their best to hold Slam I Am. They are on that power jam. Slam I Am fighting again, getting through that wall, spreading them out, going against Car Crash, knocks her out. Car Crash also goes out, so she does not have to run back. And Slam calls it. 12 points jam for Slam I Am, making the score 76-56. Jill says, go Goth Moth. Moth is about to jam right now. We love our little Mothy here at Cape Girardeau Roller Derby. She is jamming against Vanna Riot in the white, and we've got full packs for both teams. The penalty box is clear. Both jammers hitting those walls. Nice big jumble on the track right now. Moth is hit out. Vanna Riot pushing forward. Moth stuck in the back. Everybody's pushing hard. And Vanna Riot is out as your lead jammer. Moth still fighting that white wall. Moth takes off that jammer panty, passes it to Extrema Skate, who's out of the pack, coming around. Vanna Riot through the pack for 4 points and calls it off before Extrema Skate gets a chance to come back around. Teeny Tiff says, Vanna! Yes, we love Vanna also. If you want to shout out any skaters, just let us know in the chat. I love recognizing people and the hard work that they're doing. We've got Coaster Strudel jamming for the white team versus Lexistential Crisis on black. Coaster Strudel out easily on that inside line, taking a little spill and is back up and running. Lexistential Crisis is right behind her. Coaster Strudel approaching that pack and gets some points and is going to the box. So we've got a 2-minute jam. Lexistential Crisis coming through, picking up all 4 of her points. Lexistential Crisis coming around now, looking for some more points. Gets through that white wall and is up and running. Lexistential Crisis coming around that track. Looking for some O from her team, getting through that white wall. Picking up 4 more points. We've got Lexistential Crisis, who hit the back of the pack and is going to the box for a high block, I believe. Coaster Strudel coming around. They came back in and got their 4 points and is looking to get a couple more. We've still got a little bit of time left in this jam, and she gets those 4 points, taking out Corn Dog in the process. Oh, and a big jump from Coaster Strudel. We love to see it. 4 more points right as that jam ends. 16-point jam for the white team, 12-point jam for the black team. Everybody did great that round. We love to see it. We've got Christy Carr shouting out Car Crash. We love Car Crash. She's out there right now looking to do a little bit of blocking. For Biohazard is their jammer right now, who will be starting on a power jam as Lexistential Crisis finishes her little bout in the penalty box. We've got Biohazard pushing through that pack and gets out as your lead jammer takes a little spill. That's all right. She gets up and keeps going. Existential Crisis is sitting down again in the penalty box. Still learning about all the penalties and the rules of this game. She's a pretty new skater. That's okay. We all learn. And now we've got the white pivot headed to the box as Biohazard is pushing through that black wall. No pack is called, and she is out. And we're going to have somebody else go into the box here, probably for a destruction. Everybody's going to the box. We've got Sketchy Morels heading to the box for the black team and Dimebag Cheryl for the white team. It's pretty sparse on the track right now. We've got Biohazard still coming through. Existential Crisis is now back on the track. And Biohazard has called the jam before Existential Crisis has a chance to pick up any points. 4-0 on that jam for white. They keep closing that gap just a little bit more, 88-80. We've got a decently full penalty box right now. 1 in for the black team, 2 in for the white team. Both jammers are on the track. We've got number 77, Scooby Doom, jamming for white, and 101, Cruella to kill for black. Cruella only facing 2 jammers, or blockers, but Scooby Doom gets out first and is your lead jammer. Cruella to kill, however, is going to catch up to her very quickly. Thinks about hitting her, decides to not, and Scooby Doom calls off the jam before Cruella to kill has a chance to get to that pack and pick up any points.
Lined up.
We've got Coaster Strudel jamming for the white team against Pat Slajak for black. Coaster Strudel finds her way through that pack easily, picking up lead jammer. Pat Slajak right behind her. And the penalty box is now clear with Dimebag and Sketchy Morels joining their packs on the track. Coaster Strudel hitting that pack and is calling that jam. Pat Slajak not picking up any points. Coaster Strudel getting all 4 of theirs. Shortening that lead just a little bit more, chipping away at it. We still have just over 6 minutes left in this game. 88-84 black team. Teeny Tiff shouting out Scoob. Scooby Doom. Coming to us today from Demo City Roller Derby. And right now we've got Brick for the white team, jamming against Slam I Am for the black team. Brick stuck on a hard black wall. Slam I Am also stuck on a really hard wall. We are both fighting to get out of the pack right now. Slam I Am looking for that inside line, gets knocked out. And Exterminate's going to go to the box for a directional penalty as Slam I Am gets out of the pack for your lead jammer. Brick still fighting through that pack, which is slowly getting less and less as Mad Dog is now also going to the box. Brick is out of the pack on their initial pass, coming around. Car crash and Slam I Am facing off at the front. Slam I Am picking up all 4 of her points as Brick comes around. Slam I Am calling it off before Brick gets a chance to pick up any points. Black jumps that lead just a little bit, 92-84. We've got Mothman lining up to jam for the black team against Biohazard on the white team. 2 of your black blockers still in the box. Biohazard pushing through those 2 black blockers that are left on the track pretty easily. Lead jammer picked up for Biohazard. Moth escapes through the inside line and is out of the pack, coming around also. Biohazard about to hit that pack, looking to pick up some points. Gets knocked to the inside, getting run back by Sketchy Morels and calls the jam. No points for Black. 2 points for Biohazard. The good vibes are aplenty here at the AC Brazzi Arena building today and on this stream. Again, we thank you for hanging out with us and watching. We love some roller derby. We love to entertain people with roller derby. We've got number 84 Coaster Strudel lining up against Lexistential Crisis. Little jammer on jammer violence at the top of the jam. Sneaking away through, getting your lead jammer. Lexistential Crisis is right behind her though. Coaster Strudel coming up to look for some points. Hits that wall and calls it. 2-0 jam for the white team. Down to a 4-point jam. Just under 3 minutes left in this game. We've got 100 cc's of pain lining up against Cruella to Kill. And away we go. Cruella to Kill looking for some offense from Mad Dog. 100 cc's of pain sneaks out the inside and picks up lead jammer. Cruella getting knocked to the inside. 100 cc's of pain coming around as Cruella is still fighting that white wall. 100 cc's coming around looking to pick up some points. Car crash hitting out Cruella to Kill, still stuck on that white wall. 100 cc's fighting that black wall to get around, trying to get some points. 100 cc's gets through for all 4 of her points. Cruella to Kill almost out of that pack, just has car crash to get around, and she makes it. And CC is calling that jam, making this a tied game, folks. Alrighty, we've got at least one more jam, maybe a couple left in it. We've got a tied game coming into this one, 92 all. Zoomies jamming for your black team against the Creature on white. Both packs are full, penalty box is empty. And away we go, folks. Everybody's looking for some holes to get through. Zoomies gets knocked out to the outside, runs around the back, recycles herself. Same for Creature. Zoomies is out of the pack for your lead jammer, and here she comes. White jammer Creature still stuck in the pack. Looks like she has passed the panty to her white pivot, who has it in hand and is trying to get through. That is Brick. Brick is the pivot for the white team. Sketchy Morel is heading to the penalty box. Zoomies has made it through for a scoring pass and is back around again, looking to pick up some more points to seal that lead. Brick still fighting against that black wall on her initial pass. Zoomies coming through. No pack is called, and Zoomies zooms through the pack. Moth is going to the box for a penalty. Unsure what they did. Brick is now going to the box as the jammer for the white team. She got a track cut. Somebody else is going to the box for a multiplayer. Away goes Scooby Doom as Sketchy Morels comes back to the track, and Zoomies is out again for 4 more points. Spot Shoot says Minnie can be my boss any day. And that is going to do it, folks. We are going to wait for that official game-ending whistle, but it looks like we got 104 black to 92 white. Everybody did a great job in this scrimmage. Everybody fighting hard. Teeny Tiff says, awesome matchup. Yay, roller derby. I agree wholeheartedly. Yay, roller derby is the vibe.